talking
Can
this
the
shit.
Biden team stay focused when the party is pulling itself in the direction?
First off, glad to be on again, and I'm glad that Charlie enjoyed that answer. I think the more that Democrats get distracted by, and I don't think Joe Biden is and his team is not, the more they get distracted from the two critical
Yeah, you
things the
win.
country wants. First,
Harold
figure out
Ford.
how we're going to take this incredible burst of ingenuity, scientific breakthrough, which seems like we have, and I believe
Sheamus
we have
alone.
a path to a
It's talking
vaccine and
about.
therapeutics. How do we distribute
How do
it
you say
widely and
that
fairly?
when you say
And how do we focus
record?
on reviving Main
How do you
Street,
say that when you
the
say
economic
record?
fortunes of everyday
So
middle-class Americans and
why don't
middle-class
you
business
just say a
owners?
little? Why don't
If
you
the
speak
focus
on it a
remains
little
there,
further?
I'm not as concerned by some of the things that seem
So
presented.
okay,
Just
I'm
saying that
not
jockeying
okay.
for
Now
key positions
unaccountability
just happens
again.
every 4 years,
I'm
8
not
years, and
unaccountability
the
started again.
administration will
So how do you
react
say
differently.
that
To
when
me,
you say
one,
record?
there's a
I just
focus
don't.
on trying to
Okay, so
figure out how we can
unaccountability
win.
again. Okay, so
The
we
more
got
Joe
past
Biden
that already.
focuses on how Joe Biden
And now what
won,
happened?
meaning staying focused on how we resolve
That's
the
it.
issues around this terrible virus,
Paul Mitchell,
the
and
more
that's
he
it.
focuses on how we revive and create a renaissance.
Call the Go Medicare Benefits Help Center at 800-990-1664. In addition to receiving $144 every month, you might also qualify for a $0 Medicare Advantage plan that includes the following benefits: dental, including fillings, exams, and dentures; vision, including exams, frames, lenses, and even contacts; hearing, including hearing aids and batteries; and prescription drug coverage, all at no additional cost. The Go Medicare Benefits Help Center is open now at 800-990-1664.
What can you do? I
Both
mean,
the call and the consultation are 100% free
worse
with
can you do?
absolutely no
Criminate and
obligation
say,
to enroll. Call the Go
dynamo
Medicare
this and be
Benefits Help
like,
Center
oh, you
now
know
at
what?
800
We just want you in the exile, a threat
That's
to put you. Not even so much in that terms, but to basically say to dynamo and say, well, to do this, we'll DDT this to buy low, sell high on that. So the buy low, sell high is actually applied in that, and that's like how you say that's the DDT of what a labor race or a labor, whatever you want to call the DDT of what it is of the DDT of the buy low, sell high that. And so basically it gives like something like, well, there it gives them like a cushioning. Usually that's what they usually do. It's like you get Career Builder, it gives them a cushioning. It gives Rakuten a cushioning because now they're selling their shares to another company that's like how Netscape sold their shares to like Mozilla or something like that, or
More than
AOL.
11 million people in this
So
country have contracted coronavirus, and that includes former Education Secretary Arne Duncan and
what
his
she's
family.
talking about
He is
on
now
the
sharing his
lexicon's
story with the world. He has a very
something
important
or
message
other.
that's very timely about Thanksgiving plans.
Something or
And he's
other.
with us now.
I'd be
Secretary, thank
like,
you so much for being here. And I really want to talk to you about this message because it seems like all anyone's talking about is what their Thanksgiving Day plans are, and they're trying to kind of work that out with their families and friends. But first, can you just tell us, how are you doing? How is your wife and son doing?
That's something to like say, hey, you know what? We're gonna absolve ourselves of any guilt and stuff like that, or absolve ourselves of any duties. We're not gonna defund. We're not gonna defund. We're not gonna defund our family, and we're not gonna such and such. And that's basically what we're gonna do. And I appreciate that, but But then again, when you're in San Francisco, you park for a little while over at the center, and they give you a $275 ticket because the DBT wanted to put you on, and then on top of that, you get a number of tickets here, and then they work you over in the community service, and they say for every 4 years you'll get a ticket because your last name. I don't think so.
Where Thanksgiving is upon us.
You keep saying, I think you're just gonna make a switch and that. And what you did last time was what you did. You took the COVID tooth that you did when you when you put me in the Baptist church or whatnot. Hey, you know what? I mean, I don't like them. I don't like them. I don't like them. You know what I mean? So that's it. So you try to you do the service. So basically, there's nothing to talk about. Really, there's nothing to really talk about. I mean, it doesn't even matter. It doesn't matter. It's still the same old shit. All the time it's still the same old shit. Hey, you know what? Why don't you get with the fucking fire department and talk about your differences about like a red barrel. I want you to get with the fire department and talk about your differences within a red barrel and like what you think is harder than a private security job or because of the, or whatever. You know what I mean? I want you to do that and tell this is that. I know, something or other. Something like that. Hey, go to Freeport. Go to Florin. Go back to Freeport. Go to Florin. Go back to Freeport. Go to Florin. Call up the lawyer Zoom. Hey, lawyer Zoom, what do I do about this? Move. This right here, right now. So, like, first blood, that's like, what do you call it? That was made in the 80s. I have nothing to do with it. I don't
do you have any idea how your family got
They really don't. It would check very carefully on the contact tracing, and thank goodness nobody that we were in contact with seems to have gone positive. So
it sounds like a backdrop of like country here, but it's not that backdrop. It's like it's just actually reverse feng shui, reverse feng shui. It's not like that, you know what I mean? Because it's all like it's just people, like going a Philly blunt for 50 cents, you know what I mean? You spend so much money, and stuff like that. They're just wearing the Nike swoosh and stuff like that. Red neck, and they're saying, because they basically say, oh, well, we don't want to talk about riots or whatnot. We're going to talk about that. We say, oh, well, there's this, and some of that rather. And so you put it in a mule's 100%. Such a rather.
Obviously lonely. They want to have the family gathering. Like
I was talking about something rather.
What do you say to people who are being pressured by family members to get together?
Yeah, it's the right
I don't know what you call it, stuff like that.
You have to do the right thing. And the right thing
Humanitarian spin on what do you call it? It's something that's talking about like someone that's in the military that tries to consolidate history to the justification of like stealing oil or like bombing a country. There's like a big history buff here. The history buff says this, and like so I say USAA, or the history buff says this, so I say Navy Credit Union, or the history buff says this, so which you reasoned after. You did this because of this, but then you reasoned after. So incriminate yourself. Well, admission to yourself about something. I don't know. I can't really think about it that much. Say you want me to incriminate myself and be like, hey, you say so much.
You're feeling better, and our best to your family as they recover as well.
Thank you so much. Really appreciate it.
Moments from now, President-elect Joe Biden and Vice